నమస్తే, నా పేరు నరసింహం వివిఎల్. నేను ఐఎమ్ ఏ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ ఆర్కిటెక్ట్ అండ్ ల్యాండ్స్కేప్ ఆర్కిటెక్ట్ in Hyderabad for the last 32 years. I am also a professor at various schools of architecture. Last 32 years lo kind of practice projects that I dealt were like more of ecology oriented, like Shilparamam, we got a national award, and like Alankrita, which got state award. Public gardens renovation got national award, and Gun Park, which got state award, and many lakes we have given concepts to redevelop. Similarly, our focus has been on architecture with nature basically. How do we do least damage to the nature while designing the environment with buildings and interiors and landscape. So we have completed 300 projects in last 32 years, and we are giving world class concepts to our projects in Hyderabad and in Andhra and various other states. I worked abroad also on international projects, on very big seaside corniches and housing projects, and including golf villas. So the point why I am talking today is the architects who are coming out freshly. The major problems that the young architects who are coming out are facing is the challenges. Well, if we look at the students who are coming out in Southeast Asia or other countries, they are coming out in a much advanced manner with a lot of technologies learned, and probably our syllabus has to be revised to make it more tech savvy and competitive in the world. So the schools of architecture have to revise at the national level now, national education policy. So they have to come up with a good syllabus which will help the students straight away into the practice or teaching or various other fields. So that is most important. And when the architects are coming out, the various states in India, the state governments have lots of jobs which are not being given to the young architects. And many places, many states, they have departments, architecture departments in various ministries. Now many of them are dormant, and these have to be opened up to the young architects who are coming, and they should be having, there are many government jobs which are not being given, so that has to come out. And coming to this private practice, the young architects are facing a lot of problems in practice too, where the clients are just looking for foreign architects. So this foreign architects aspect also, our Council of Architecture, we have a Council of Architecture at New Delhi, which is like a watchdog which takes care of all the architects profession in the country, and they need to look at who are coming into India and doing projects. They should definitely involve the local resident architects. It is there in the world everywhere. Why not in our country? Why not in our states? Why not in Telangana? So many international projects are coming up. Telangana is being projected as Hyderabad is being projected as one of the best cities in the world. But if you look at the young practicing architects, they are not getting the right opportunities. Why? Because the seniors at the government and various officials, they need to help ensure the right practices are there at the right place, and all the youth of Hyderabad also should get those opportunities. And coming to the fees, the young generation are the payments that they get, all that is a major problem. So we need to look into that. Although our Council of Architecture prescribes fees for various type of projects, but that's not happening. Why? Because many of our government projects are being hijacked by senior most architects in the country with very, very less fees, which is undercutting, nothing else. So these are the problems, and we would like to, I would like to bring in more of public awareness which I am doing all the time, and I am fighting for the the difficult people. So that is most important thing. And coming to we need to, lots of architects are not becoming members through Council of Architecture and Indian Institute of Architects. They should come forward, involve themselves, don't think what it gives, what we give, then everything comes back to us. So this is what the youth have to realize. They have to come forward and be with us, all of us. Then the various other things that I have been always looking at is the softwares that are there in the country, whether it is for permissions or fast track permissions. These softwares are not to be confined to very few softwares, but it should be open to many softwares, so that every architect, younger architect, is able to get the permissions easily and faster. So this is another major issue which all architects are facing. Then coming to employment aspects, that is what I spoke already. And coming to education, research and publication, this is also what I feel a lot of focus needs to be taken into. And then we are thinking of starting to interact with the final year students of architecture colleges, so that they come industry prepared when they come out of the university colleges. So this also we are thinking of having career conventions. And for the practicing architects, we are also thinking of some new concepts like career clinic, where some of the senior architects are always available for the younger generation to talk to and find out about their solutions for their problems that they are facing. Now many architects need to maintain proper paperwork, proper legal way of doing things, become more responsible, then expect the society to be responsible. So that's what I tell every architect. So we need to have proper paperwork done, and thus we ensure safeguard ourselves. Then we are thinking of I always think for awards for below 35 category, not just seniors alone. So the awards should be encouraging in a smaller way. It need not be a big affair, encouraging the youth, younger generation and women architects and so on. So then coming to we thought of I was always thinking of bringing a handbook on all the GOs that are there in the state, so that it is available for everyone to possess one book, which helps immediately, and they become more confident. So that's another thing. Then architects, many architects, young architects nowadays, we hear they are no more with heart problems and various health issues. So we are thinking of seriously how to take care of the health of the younger generation and the seniors. How do we help? So that aspect also we are looking into. Then about coming to sports, already our Indian Institute of Architects has already established a major tournament every year called IAPL, just on the lines of IPL. So which is the cricket and badminton and TT and swimming and so on and so forth. So Sports is very important for every architect to practice every day, so that one keeps fit and healthy. So this is what I would like to focus on. And well, architects also, we need to look at the social responsibility. So whether it is blood donations, or we saw during COVID lot of problems. So all these issues, wherever we can reach, immediately we should reach and help the needy. That's another aspect. Then we need an office. We have an office in Raniganj, 8th floor, Al Karim Trade Center, around 450 square feet of office area since last 25 years or so. So their parking is a major issue. So whenever we want to have a meetings, it is becoming a little difficult. So we have already requested our ministers, KTR Garu, and various other IAS officials and all. So they have all suggested to a few ideas, few places. So we will look into that and think of having that also soon. So these are the issues which and lastly, we are thinking, I am interested in having a cell, a legal cell, protection cell for architects. Many young architects not knowing legal aspects, and getting into trouble and facing a lot of problems. So I think IAA should be the via media and help all the young architects or senior architects wherever they are facing problems. So with this, I think broadly this is what I think, which are the immediate needs of the Architects Association and architects community. Thank you very much. Namaste.